Hey guys, thanks so much for stopping in. I sure appreciate it. January is at an end and we have February to look forward to, and I am craving a refresh in my current makeup rotation. So I figured I could bring you guys along with me. We could go shopping in my stash. We're not spending any new money, but we're gonna go ahead and just reset for February. And February has me feeling like maroons and a little bit of pinks and a little bit of reds and some purples. So we need to refresh eyeshadow. We need to refresh my foundation. We need to refresh blushes. We need to just spice things up a little bit as I'm getting bored. So I'm going to take you guys with me and we're going to go shopping in my stash. Friends, it is shop my stash time. So I figured we'd go ahead and just put away some of the stuff that I don't want to keep in here. I do want to keep this in here though, because I'm expanding that pan. And so I'm going to keep this as my powder bronzer, at least for a little bit longer. Let's see. This, I actually keep around too for spot correcting and color correcting. So that will stay in there. I'm going to go ahead and keep this in the rotation as well. Oh boy. And same with these two highlights. These are the only two highlighters I have. This is a gold one, so that goes with my warmer tone looks. And this one is more of a white, if you will. So I've got a gold and a white. So I use the white with like cooler tone looks and the gold with warmer or more neutral looks. So I'm going to keep both of these in the rotation as well. I am still using her. I'm actually going to pull in a different concealer though. So I have this concealer and this one. Okay, so we're going to keep the Tower 28. You can see the windowing in here. I'm still working through here some more windowing. So I'm keeping her in the rotation, but Fenty here. So I originally decluttered her a couple months ago because I thought she was empty, but she actually wasn't empty. I went to actually scrape her into like a little palette so my friend can use it. But as you can see, there's still some product coming out, but I don't love this one anymore. I really did when it first came out. But I've just discovered other products that I like more than this one. So I'm not gonna like declutter her or get rid of her, but I am gonna pull her out of this rotation. I don't want to use her anymore. I did finish my Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator, and this was voted, it was a tie between this one and this one for which one to pan next. And so I flipped a coin and this one won. So I'm gonna actually pull her out and then we're gonna put this one away. Lots of Fenty products there. This was the cream bronzer that I was using. I'm ready to trade it out for a different cream bronzer. Nothing wrong with her. I'm done. Same thing with this one. This is my Milani cream blush. She's held together by a ponytail because packaging broke. I have a super great pan in there and I expand it every time I use this, but I have other cream blushes I would like to use with it being February. I'm just ready to set her aside, not permanently, but just temporarily. However, for powder blushes, I do want to keep these two in there. I used both these a few times in January, but these are very Valentine's Day palettes or color stories, you know, pink and red. So I'm actually going to keep these two in the rotation. But this powder blush is going to go ahead and... Oh, do I want to keep her in this or do I want to pass her on? Ooh, we're going to put this in maybe. We're going to put this in its own pile as a maybe. These are the two open concealers I have right now, and I don't really plan on changing it up until these are gone. So we'll take that and my lash curler and keep that in the rotation. This e.l.f. blush in Dusty Rose, something like that. I don't know. We'll put this in the I don't know pile. This and these are my two eye primers. I go back and forth depending on the type of formula I am using eyeshadow wise. So I'm going to keep both of these in there. So these will stay. This is my Project Pan primer, face primer, and as you can see, it's almost gone. I was bummed I didn't get this gone by the end of January. So I'm thinking maybe a week. So I'm going to keep her in there until she's done, but we'll pull in the next primer. I'm thinking about decluttering this one. I don't use it, and I have other ones that I prefer. This is too dark for me. We're gonna take this out. This we're gonna keep in the rotation. I use this to color correct my purple under eyes, so we will keep her in there. This I didn't really use, so we'll pull her out. These are my eyebrow products. I bounce a lot between these. I have two different gels here. They have two very different holds. And then these are also very different tips. This is a triangle tip, and this is just a skinny one. And I use them all month. So all four of these products are going to stay. This color corrector is going to stay as well. This really helps correct foundations that I have that are the wrong undertone. I have a couple foundations that way. And because I won't use this one 100% of the month, because I'll get bored with it, I'll keep this in here for those days where I do need to color correct foundation I'm wearing. Glitter primer, I use it as needed, so she will stay. This cap, I don't know, let's throw it in the trash. And then I keep this around because, I mean, pretty self-explanatory, sharpens lip liners. And this is a lip liner that I kind of kept bouncing back and forth between this one and my NYX. So we're going to keep her around too. So let's go ahead and pull back into my drawers and put some of this away and pull out the next set of products that we want to add to this rotation. You know what? While we're here in this drawer, let's go ahead and pull my other primer for when I finish this. Let's see. I just realized I'm super not in focus. Sorry about that. There we go. Let me recenter you as well.
3, 2, 1.
Joe! Okay, we're back. My Ring camera fell and it created quite the mess and quite the blunder. Okay, so we were looking to find one to replace this when it runs out. Primer-wise, these are my primers here. I kind of want to just use this little guy up. I definitely need a blurring primer, so we're going to pull this guy in as well. All right. Gosh, that was messy indeed. Okay, so we're gonna put the cream blush back. I kind of reorganized my drawers a little bit. Oh no, she's not gonna fit. Well, we gotta take one out anyways. So with it being Valentines, I want pinky purpley blushes. I do want to pull this one in. This is the House Labs. I can't remember the name of these stupid products. Color Fuse Glassy Blush Balm. I have it in Glassy Ginger. Nice neutral, kind of pinky color. So we're going to pull this one in. So these are the blushes that we currently have. We have one cream and two powders. Let's see, do we want to bring in any others? I do think I want a less pigmented powder blush, because while I do love these, they are extremely pigmented. So I think I do want like a setting blush color. I could pull in other Tower 28s, but gosh, I do like these. But I haven't used these in a while either. Let's go with Mellow Wine. You know what? Let's do that. Wet n Wild Mellow Wine for a more natural colored blush, I guess. There we go. Now the blushes fit. Now I'm happy. Let's put the bronzer away. Here's my bronzer. So we already have a powder bronzer, so I need to replace the cream that we just put back. So these are the three options that I have. I have the LYS, I have Milk Makeup, and Morphe. Let's go with, my camera's moving like crazy. I'm super sorry. Let's go with this one. These two are a little bit warm. I feel like they would do me better in the summertime. So let's go with this one. So I'm putting this back for now. I'm not going to pull in any other foundations right now. because this one is my focus. And because this is my focus, this will be the one I need to gravitate more often towards. But I do allow myself to dig in here and pull from here when I feel it. You know what? Actually, hold on. Let's pull in this one. This is the ColourPop oh my gosh, I cannot talk. ColourPop Pretty Fresh Tinted Foundation Balm. This is Fair 4, so it is my winter shade. So let's pull this one in too. But again, just reminding you that I don't have to, or reminding you and myself that we don't have to stick to just these two. We can come back and pull from this as long as I'm using this one at least 50% of the time. And then concealer, we're going to put this one away. We still have my Tower 28, but we're going to add to her just for a little bit of bouncing around. Okay. Ooh, gosh, I'm just smacking my camera left and right. I am so sorry. It is just not a great filming day for me. I have these two. I really want to use this, but this is open and old. I probably need to focus on using this before I open this. So we'll do this one next month. Let's see what damage we can do on Natasha Denona. She's not my favorite for my under eyes, but maybe I can get some practice and see what I can do with her. So let's pull her in. All right, and let's put the color corrector away because I don't really want her. Okay, I think we should be good. I don't need to replace anything else except palettes. So let's head over to the palettes. All right, palette time. Unfortunately, I have to hold you, so I'm one-handed here. Let's see. I know for sure there is a couple palettes that I want for this rotation. Morally Gray from Bella Beauty Bar. Absolutely. And the other one, I think it's this one. Yes, Retro. I will show you the inside color stories here in just a bit. I'm kind of just checking. What's this? Ooh, what's this one? Ooh, we might need this one too. Okay, taking that one out. And... Ooh. That has pinks in it. And I think last but not least, it's one of these two. This one. That one back. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay. I really want to use that, but I don't really have any matte palettes. All the palettes I have nice shimmers in it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 palettes already for the month of February. Well, let's take a look at the ones we've got and see if I'm happy with that. So, quick glance at everything going back in. We've got the ColourPop. I think this is actually a winter one, Jingle On, but she's going to work for right now. Look how pretty this color story is. Yeah, she's going to work. All right, and next we have up the CXC Miss Glamorous edition. This was a limited edition palette they put together, but yeah, I think she's really pretty. She's got enough neutrals, these browns in there, so I have enough neutrals to get through the month if I need neutrals for work days, but the pinks are what I really grabbed this for, so I'm really excited to use this one. An absolute classic, the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. We should all be pretty familiar. Yeah, she's gonna do us good. Another Natasha Denona, the Retro. We've seen her, we know her, we love her, and adore her. I'm very excited. I think of this one every single Valentine's. The Bella Beauty Bar Morally Gray palette. Yeah, Valentine's palette. Can't get much more Valentine's-y than that, right? Yay! Got this bag all cleaned up, so we are going to go ahead and pack her all up. And my friends, don't forget to wash your brushes. All right, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I sure appreciate you, and I will catch you in the next one. See you later.